What up, people? This is day one, end of the day. Paul has gone home, and so far, this is what is done today. And this is beautiful progress. And the colors are coming together. I can see what he's trying to do. And this is absolutely beautiful. Fun fact. You remember what I said about the iris? And there's always a mystery in between the details. Now this Paul, if you have a look, is right in the middle of the actual eye. I wonder how he's going to incorporate that into the iris, where the details are just magnificent. So keep watching, and we're going to see what he's going to do tomorrow in day 2. And by end of day 4, we're going to see what he's going to reveal in the middle of the iris. I don't have a word for it, but I'm looking forward to see what he comes up with. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Hey guys, this is day 2 of 4.
The pumping players, the FA Cup and whatever in the top of the eye.
Right, where was that?
That was in Cosham Avenue.
Okay, I might have a look at that one. But yeah,
down by Frat Park.
Yeah,
now I think it's gone now. I think they put something else.
Yeah, they don't last too long. Once they demolish a building, it goes with it. But the thing about his artwork, it just appears randomly somewhere.
Yeah.
And makes that whole place look.
There's a bit of a Banksy, is it?
Yes. You know what? Paul has gotten this far, and what's impressive is you see the light pole in the middle. He has blended that in like you won't even know it's there. The detail is quite astonishing, and so far it is beautiful. So beautiful to even look at so far, and it's not even done yet. He's yet to reveal what's gonna be in the middle of the iris, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait, guys. I have a hint. I just talked to someone passing by, and they have given me kind of a clue what it is, but I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. You're gonna have to wait till day 4. So stay tuned. I'll be back here tomorrow for day 3 updates, okay? And make sure you share, like, and subscribe to this channel. Now let's talk about the details. The eyelashes. Can you see the eyelashes on the actual street pole? Right? The eyelashes, it just blends in like this pole doesn't exist. It is actually a work of art. And you can see there's some I don't know, some electrics and a pole behind there on the wall. You cannot see it at all. He's just blending it in so nicely. And the artwork, the paintwork, the strokes is just unbelievable. Here's a picture of how this project started right here. And this is how it looks right now. Amazing. So stay locked, guys. I'll be back tomorrow for day 3 updates. Make sure you share, like, and subscribe. Peace out. Would you adamant believe it? It's day 3 of 4, and Paul is almost done. He's leaving little, crimpets, little nuggets of what the iris might turn out to be. Let's have a look at the details. There is a uniform on there. The uniform will give it away what it might do. But what we don't know is whose face is gonna be on there. It's gonna be some person from a respectable career, I presume, because everything Paul does has a meaning. I can see buildings alongside the person. Now I'm trying to figure out what buildings these are. I can't see it clearly, but if you look from afar, I think some people might put the puzzle together and recognize the buildings next to the person. But what it is, it's all beautiful. Art is supposed to be open to interpretation, and art is supposed to be absolutely beautiful to the soul. And you look at beautiful art like this, it's supposed to kind of connect with you. It's supposed to touch something in you. It's supposed to just bring up some chemicals, boil up in your body, and it's supposed to really kind of get in touch and relate to the artist. So guys, share, like and subscribe, and watch out for tomorrow's video. We're gonna share the final product, and we might even catch Paul in action and ask him a few questions. Stay tuned, guys. So I've been following the journey from day one, and I don't know whether you've seen the little clips.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to see whether I can get a little nuggets. I know you posted something on social media, who it might be, but I just wanted to hear it from you.
Yeah, so when I paint an eye, I like to hide a story in the reflection, and I'd like it to fit in with the people of the place. And so I didn't know a lot about Cosham. I know Portsmouth, I know that south, but not so much up here. So I put out on social media if people could suggest some ideas. Yeah. And lots of people talked about the history of Cosham, yeah. And you'll see the historic high street that I've added already into the reflection. Okay. And a lot of people spoke about the hospital and how important that was for the area.
The QA.
Yeah, QA Hospital, Queen Alexandra Hospital. And so I kind of thought, well, yeah, maybe it would be a nice fitting tribute to put somebody from the NHS in the reflection. Okay. And someone said maybe it should be a midwife, because the first thing a baby's eye sees is a midwife, right? When she comes out, and of course I paint eyes, so that seemed to work really well. Good. So then I put a shout out and asked the public if they could suggest a particular midwife, yeah, who works at QA, who I could put in, that represents all NHS workers, but just one. Yeah. And a lady's name, Jax, kept coming up again and again. Everyone said, you got to put Jax in, you got to put Jax in. Okay. And yet Jax wasn't messaging me. So I thought, well, I can't unless she gives me permission. Yeah. Then sadly, I found out that Jax had passed a few years ago through ill health, but she had a massive impact on the midwifery scene in the city. She trained other midwives, she birthed loads and loads of babies. And so I thought, well, it's also a nice fitting tribute to someone who was loved so much in the area as well. So yeah, it's the final push today. I should be done hopefully by the end of the day, but I've got this challenge of a tricky portrait, yeah, on a tricky part of the wall. Yes. Not only that, but I've got to paint it twice, because I also have to paint it on the pole so, yeah, that it matches. So I'm slightly nervous about pulling this off in such a difficult spot. I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Brilliant. So where are you gonna be off to next time then?
So in the next couple of weeks, I'm flying off to Vancouver in Canada for a war project there, and then traveling down through the west coast of the States painting. So Seattle, Portland, San Francisco and Sacramento. So yeah, a whole bunch of walls to think about, a whole bunch of people to think about going into the reflection if, yeah, I'm painting eyes, and lots of travel. But I do what I love, so it's perfect.
That's good. It's all about that passion, and it reflects to your artwork.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
Yes, you call that one of the keywords. Thank you for people like you that create this sort of art to kind of give us something different in life.
Cool. Well, the pleasure's all mine.
Thank you. And it was a pleasure meeting you, Paul.
And you too. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, no worries.
All right.
Right, now I got to crack on.
Yes.
Sorry.
So here we go, guys. Day 4 and the final reveal of Jax the Midwife is finally on the wall. And what can we say? Thank you, Paul, for your hard work. The artwork has been absolutely stunning. And you can see, as you can see behind me, coincidentally, there's something's going on, but we thank the NHS for such services. And I think, Paul, you honor them for doing this artwork and honoring Jax for her hard work and her impact in the midwifery department and everything she's done, and delivered so many babies and taught a lot of nurses and practitioners. So This goes to all the NHS, and Paul has done you justice, and the artwork is a reminder for all your hard work. Well done, Paul, and well done, NHS. Make sure you like, share, subscribe for more information about what I do and how I do it. Peace out.